Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be having a look at a device that a company called CZUR have sent me, which is it's like a webcam and a document scanner all in one, and a very different design. So here is the product. It's the Fancy series, which is the Fancy S Pro. They also do the Fancy Pro. So this is essentially it's got a camera, APS-C camera mounted in the top here on a flexible arm, which you can change it over and you can scan documents with it. So you can have it like that. It turns into a document scanner. You can bring it down here and you can scan things in micro detail. So for presenting and stuff like that. And it's also a 4K webcam. So for all of you that know, webcams are really important for working from home. I've got a webcam built into my monitor. It's not very good quality. It's 720p. So I've been looking to invest in a decent webcam for a while. And CZUR reached out to me and said, would you like to try out our webcam and document scanner? And I jumped at the chance because I've been wanting a webcam for a while, a 4K one. So I've been trying this out for a few days now and I have to say, the product is very good from my initial impression. So let's get into this review and find out who this product is for, what you can do with it, and what features it has. So as everyone knows, there's lots of webcams on the market today. There's ones for 720p, 1080p, 4K, but most of them are sort of fixed to your screen, so you can't really move them around that much, which means that the use of them is quite inflexible and they are meant to just be used as a webcam. So CZUR have thought, you know what, webcam's design is really boring, let's bring out something that looks a bit different. So the design of this thing is excellent. It's got a nice weighty base here, which keeps the whole thing upright. It comes out, it folds down like that, so you can pop it away on your desk and when you're not using it, and the whole thing folds out like that when you're going to use it, which is really a nice feature to have, because it means also that the webcam isn't just stood on your desk clipped to the monitor the whole time, so then you can move it around. So say you were presenting to a group of people and you need to show them a document, you can then unfold the webcam and scan a document with the camera built in here. And also one of the unique features on it is that it does have a control dial on the back here, so you don't just use the software on your computer, you can flick it around using that. I'll show you on the screen here. You can actually change the angle of the camera when you're doing if you're doing vlogging or if you're doing a presentation at a meeting, so you can have the camera any way you want. It's got a built-in light here which you can turn on and off using that control here, different brightness settings. It's got lots of focusing options on here as well. So it's not just your bog standard webcam, it has got lots of different features, and I really like the design, the stand of it. It just looks different. So it's also a document scanner. So it's got a 12 megapixel resolution camera on the Fancy S Pro. So this is the Fancy S Pro. They also do the Fancy the Fancy non-Pro one, which has an 8 megapixel camera, and it's so the Fancy S Pro starts at $109, which is about 100 UK pounds, and the Fancy Fancy Pro starts at $89. So it's about a $10–15 difference. I would go for the Fancy S Pro, to be honest, because you get the 4K resolution. It's nice to have the 4K resolution in a webcam, especially now for people working from home, for Teams meetings, for recording themselves for office presentations, for doing videos on YouTube or anything else. It's just nice to have that 4K resolution. Also, the fact that the document scanner side of it as well. So if you say you had a bunch of documents you want to scan, you didn't have a scanner, most people don't have scanners anymore, then you can literally just put this under the camera, download the CZUR software, which is very intuitive to use on the website, and then you go on there and you click on the scan on the screen, and it will scan each page through very quickly recognizing the text using OCR technology, and it just puts it onto a file for you. Then you can just print it off or send it to someone else. So I was quite impressed with that document side of it. Also, if you want a presentation trying to show someone images on documents or a map or something like that, then you can literally put this on the desk, put the document under it or the image, and then you can zoom in and out with the app, show people different angles of it, because you can adjust the angles of it for presentation. So I think if you're someone who does a lot of presentations, someone who's needs a good quality webcam, this is definitely worth considering. So what features to get on it then, just for the money? So essentially, it's got the 4K resolution on it. It's a 2-in-1 webcam and document scanner. It's built for convenience with its multi-point arm connectivities, flexibility, so you can move it up and down, different angles. I'll show you some shots on this, how it works. It's very clever. and also it's got the light built in, so you can have different light settings for presenting a different scenario. So it's much more than just a webcam. So if you're recording video on it, it can also record up to 60 frames per second, so that's quite a high resolution for 4K. It can also take 12 megapixel images, still images. It does up to A3 size images, A3 size, and you can zoom in and out with the options on the settings, which is quite clever. It's got a built-in microphone for recording yourself doing webcams and also for doing YouTube videos or vlogging or anything like that. It's plug and play connectivity, so you literally just plug it into USB-C port, and it comes with a USB-C adapter in the box, which is nice to have. So USB-A or USB-C. It's got the LED light, you can adjust the exposure, you can adjust the autofocus on it. So I like the customization, because if you're in a dark room, light room, you can customize it to how you need it and it will work. So lots of features on there if you're out and about. Also, if you were a teacher, for example, you could scan documents in that you might want to show your class, and then you could put it onto a presentation on a whiteboard, on the digital whiteboard, or an overhead projector. That's an overhead projector. I'm talking back into the 90s now. Onto a digital projector, and you could show your class the presentation, or university teachers or lecturers, anyone like that would be ideal for, and also for people who work from home. So I can see multiple applications for this webcam, and I think from just looking at it initially, I like the fact that it's portable, it's sturdy, it has a flexible design, it has a great resolution 4K sensor in it, and it has a built-in microphone. So I will be using this in the studio as my main webcam from now on, because it has all those things built into it. So I can do my Teams calls on it, anything like that, and also I can use. I'll show you some video I've recorded on it as well of myself talking. See what you think. Hello, this is the webcam on the Fancy S Pro and the microphone. Let me know what you think. So if you're looking between the Fancy Pro and the Fancy S Pro, I'll put the links down below. Then you've got the only difference is the sensor size. So it's CMOS 8 megapixel sensor on the Fancy Pro, and a CMOS 12 megapixel sensor on the Fancy S Pro. So if you want a high resolution video, then go for the Fancy S Pro. If you're not bothered about the resolution, then go for the Fancy Pro. And I will be using scan documents from now on. I can do it to send signed documents, and if you want to sign something, then send it to someone. You can do it on this. So it's just got so many flexibility, and I've been really impressed with it so far. So I will do some more videos on it later on, but this is just a quick review to show you introduce the product, let you know what it's like, and I really enjoy using it. So big thanks to CZUR, thank you for sending this over to me. They've got some really interesting products on there, sort of projectors, scanners, and documents, cameras, and all sorts. So I'm going to be checking them out on their products from now on. I've really enjoyed using the product, and check them out on the website down below. I'll put the links down below. So thank you very much for watching. Anything you want to know about the product, drop me a line, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Appreciate a thumbs up, guys, and a thumbs up, and also a subscribe if you can do. Thank you. Speak to you next time.